order to convey our best wishes to you. And when I say our best wishes, it is not only the wishes, good wishes from us here, but good wishes from the people of India. Because we, lawyers and judges in India, represent the people. We are servants to the people. And that is the spirit in which we have always worked. And that is why I say that it is the people of India who are greeting you today, and not merely those who are present here. It is indeed a great privilege for me to be able to speak here this evening. We have here an assemblage of some of the most eminent judges in the world. Judges who share common aspirations, common ideals, who are working for a common cause, the cause of justice. There can be no higher ideal for anyone, for any judge or any lawyer, than the cause of justice, the ideal of justice. It is a difficult road we have to travel. We are all pilgrims on that road. Our destination is the attainment of justice. It is, as I said, a very difficult task. But our hearts are stout. We have courage to march forward. And whatever cases come before us, whatever problems come before us, we try to solve them in the most dispassionate way, with only the ideal of justice in our view, in our mind. Each one of us is serving the cause of justice in his or her own way. But this is an occasion when we all can meet, share our experiences. We find different solutions. But all the time we must bear in mind that it is the problem of human beings that we are dealing with. They are not abstract problems. They are not just legal problems which we can solve merely by looking at the letter of the law. They are problems of human beings. Law is to serve the cause of justice. Law must be bent in the service of justice. And that is the great ideal before us. And that is what this great our organization is trying to achieve. We are meeting judges, and it's a great experience for me particularly to meet so many of my colleagues, if I may call them, though I am no longer a judge anymore. But it's a great privilege for me to be able to meet all of them, because they are all servants in the cause of justice, as once I was. And I have no words to express my gratitude to them for having come down to this ancient land to share their experiences with us and to tell us what they are doing, so that we may learn from them and we may be able to achieve the ends of justice. Thank you very much.
Honorable Mr. Justice Bhagwati ji. Now I will request Acting Chief Justice of Afghanistan to say a few words.
In the name of Almighty Allah, Mr. Chairman, Honorables, Chief Justices, Honorable Justice, and all brothers and sisters. I'm glad to use this word, brothers and sisters, because there is I'm honored to participate in this magnificent gathering. And I'm honored to participate in this magnificent conference first time in India. In India, that it is the country of peace, the biggest democracy in the world, the country of eminent and highest person, Mahatma Gandhi, that he brought peace, prosperity, and good life for his nations in India. What the Honorable Justice speakers said to this moment, it was very, very beautiful and good words. And there is no other word that I repeat that. The only thing that I have to say that we have as a judges in our countries this responsibility to bring the peace and good life for our nations, for our generations, especially for the children and generation yet to be born. How we can bring the good and magnificent and glory life for our nations. It is only can be possible by the rule of law and justice. Justice brings security in the world, and security brings life in the world. So I ask God Almighty to help us to bring this prosperity to the world, to our nations. And I hope that we get a very good result from our conference that is going to be started tomorrow in Lucknow. And once again, I have to tell that I am honored that I participate in this gathering tonight. And the best word that I can say in orders to you, that ask Allah that God bless all of you. Thank you very much.
Request Honorable Mr. Putin, the former President of Republic of Mauritius, to say a few words.
He is not here.
Mr. Chairman, colleagues, Chief Justices, Mr. Bhagwati, former Chief Justice of India, honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, friends, members of the Indian Bar. Mauritius, of course, has a common heritage with India. The majority of the population in Mauritius comes from India, so from Indian origin. So I feel particularly at home, although I'm not of Indian extract. I must confess that I've had the most interesting day in Delhi. This morning, I had the opportunity of having some very inspiring moments at the Samadhi of Mahatma Gandhi. 1 hour or so ago, well, we all had the opportunity of listening to a very invigorating speech from the President of the Republic of India, Srimati Patil. Just a few minutes ago, we had yet the opportunity of hearing a very inspiring and invigorating speech from Mr. Bhagwati. So there is very little for me to say as to what is expected of the delegates from all over the world when we move to Lucknow tomorrow to start our discourse. But I must say, I must confess that I've never in my life been bedecked with so many flowers. Well, I'm sure it is the Indian way, but it is an expression of the warmth and generosity of your welcome. So thank you very much for that. Well, Mr. Chairman, you said that you were going to offer me the floor for a few words. I think the few words have already elapsed. And before the soup gets cold, I better stop. Thank you.
Mr. P.H. Parekh, the President of Supreme Court Bar Association, to say a few words. Feelings. So if some of the distinguished guests want to say a few words, kindly tell me so that he may be requested to come and say a few words.
Thank you very much, Mr. Adish Agarwal, Honorable Mr. Justice P.N. Bhagwati, former Chief Justice of India, all the Honorable Chief Justice, judges, former presidents. I'm very, very happy Mr. Ravi Prakash Gupta is here. I welcome all of you, and I'm very, very happy that you are here. In fact, in one of these occasions, when I was earlier President of Supreme Court Bar Association, we had invited all of you in the Supreme Court, Lord. But I'm very happy that Mr. Adish Agarwal has hosted this dinner for you. In fact, we, as the members of the bar, owe a duty to welcome you to our country. We are very proud of our judiciary. We are very proud of our bar. In fact, our judiciary is totally independent, unlike in many of the countries. Our judiciary just doesn't care for the government. It will do what is right. It has got all the powers. It has got powers to strike down the laws made by Parliament. It has got powers to strike down the laws by the state legislatures, the provincial legislatures. It can strike down the actions of the authorities, be it the highest, the ministers, or be it the bureaucrats. Our judiciary has performed very well, and we are very, very happy that so many of you have come here. And we, on behalf of the Supreme Court Bar Association, we have 7,000 members throughout India. I welcome each one of you. We are very, very happy that you are here, and please enjoy your stay here. There is one thing which is said, that if you want to create enemies, then you should keep on giving a long speech when everyone is hungry and dinner is ready. And I have no intention to create any enemy in this hall. Thank you very much. Welcome once more.
Now I will request Mr. B. Datta, the first additional Solicitor General of India, who has the rare distinction of serving the government of India for the longest period, to say a few words.
Chief Justice Bhagwati, and gave me calling today also. He is an eminent jurist, a known figure in the world. Honorable judges of various countries and jurists, my lawyer